Hello, my name is Mr. Nyreen, and you are at the White Bear Lake High School registration video series for career and technical education, career pathways, engineering, or technology education. We have a number of different headings for our program because of the areas of content. Hopefully that will be cleared up during our video series. All of our courses can certainly be found under technology education, but are duplicated throughout the registration booklet for maybe ease of registration process. We cover areas of automotive and motorsports service, construction career pathway, engineering, graphic arts and visual communication, manufacturing career pathway. Our first area, automotive and motorsports technology, has a series of courses, both offered in 11th and 12th grade. They are small engines and transportation systems, motorsports technology, automotive technology 1, automotive technology 2, and finally car care. Car care is a consumer-based type of program, where the other ones are more about really digging into the systems of automobiles and motor transportation vehicles. Here is a listing of the courses with the course numbers. Notice there is one course that does have a prerequisite, and that is the Automotive Technology 2 needs a prerequisite of Automotive Technology 1. Car care is a consumer-based type of program where if you're in car care and you've already had an Automotive Technology 1, you probably shouldn't have a car care because you're already going to know that content. Construction is a career pathway. A career pathway is a series of aligned courses that help connect students to advance in-demand career opportunities. No matter if your son or daughter enters a construction career, these courses provide great insight to career and post-secondary planning. We offer 2 courses at the 11th and 12th grade. They were also offered in the 9th and 10th grade, but the courses are Woodworking and Introduction to the Construction Industry, and Introduction to Construction Blueprint Reading, and Carpentry and Hand Tools. Once again, we have the course with the course numbers. Notice there is a prerequisite. Woodworking and Introduction to the Construction Industry is the first course that students should sign up for if this is their first experience in that pathway. Here are some videos that will allow students and parents to get a little insight on what is being done in the lab environments for construction pathways. Our next area, engineering. It's a Project Lead the Way class. White Bear Lake is a certified Project Lead the Way site in the high school. All students enrolled in the program are eligible to qualify for college credit through many state colleges and universities. We have 4 courses that are offered in the 11th and 12th grade. They are Introduction and Engineering Design, Principles of Engineering, Civil Engineering and Architecture, and finally Digital Electronics. The Introduction to Engineering Design and Principles of Engineering are 2 courses that were offered at North Campus in grades 9 and 10. Once again, made references to the courses and the course numbers. Once again, in this series, the only prerequisite that students have is the prerequisite for Principles of Engineering. We need to have them to have the foundation of Introduction to Engineering Design. Remember also, this is a college level course. They're all 1 year long. That's 2 semesters per course. And students are eligible for college credit if the work and testing is earned for that criteria. Here are some lab activities that kind of enforce or show what some of the things are done in the courses. There's Principles of Engineering work, there's Digital Electronics, there's Computer Aided Drafting, which is an IED, there's coding through computers and doing external coding to a machine, and finally some soldering that is done with some classes. And those are kind of embedded throughout many of the courses. Some of them have common elements to them. Next one is Visual Communication, Graphic Arts, Digital Photography, and Architectural Design is what is there for the 9th and 10th, but that kind of changes if you're really looking for something in architectural design, and I'll explain that here in a minute. At 11th and 12th grade, we have digital photography, graphic arts, and graphic arts 2 with digital photography. Those courses are repeated in 11th and 12th grade. Once again, here I'm listing the courses and the course numbers. There's only one course that has a prerequisite, and that prerequisite is for graphic arts 2 with digital photography. Students need to have either graphic arts 1 or a digital photography class to meet that prerequisite. You'll notice that the architectural design is scratched out on the slide. We don't offer that at the 11th and 12th grade, but if a student is really looking for a architectural design type of course, I recommend going to the Project Lead the Way Civil Engineering and Architecture class. That would be a nice switch for that opportunity for that student. Once again, here are some lab videos of some digital photography photo shoot, and then also some screen printing process that is being done by students. That's just a couple examples of what's happening in that lab environment. Manufacturing, another career pathway program. This is once again looking at in-demand advanced career opportunities. And once again, it doesn't matter if your student or your daughter, son or daughter is going to go into a manufacturing career. These courses provide that career insight for post-secondary planning and very transferable to other careers. This course is very applicable for students who have and aspire to enter a college or university as well. There are 4 courses that are in this career pathway, and they are Manufacturing Applied Engineering 1 and Applied Engineering 2. And then new to the offerings for 11th and 12th grade are Precision Machining 1 and Precision Machining 2. And when I say new, I mean the other 2 courses, Applied Engineering 1 and Applied Engineering 2, are offered in the 9th and 10th grade level. I have the courses listed with the course numbers, and notice that there are 2 prerequisites, and so when you start to align these for a career pathway, make sure you do have the prerequisite for those courses, and sometimes that's why I will put out the total program like in 9th and 10th grade so that students can do some planning for their future schedule. And we have some videos that show some CNC machining from students in the lab, some CNC plasma cutting, and various types of welding that we do in some of the environments for that facility. And finally, it's not a course, it's an extracurricular activity that is kind of embedded throughout our whole program, because many things that students learn and do in their classrooms are kind of used in our FIRST robotics team. We have a FIRST robotics team, it's number 2207. FIRST is a global program that is centered around STEM. If you recognize the things like engineers, fabricators, technicians, social and visual media, designers, tinkers, coders, dreamers, managers, leadership, inventors, welders, machinists, this is a extracurricular activity that is good for you. It is recognized by the State High School League. It is a global competition that White Bear Lake competes in every single year. I have just a short video clip of a robot that is from a few years past. It's 2207. The robots are designed and fabricated by students. We work with Medtronic mentors who are engineers in the Medtronics industry. So you get this really rich environment around a STEM initiative. So I want to thank you for your time, and we look forward to seeing you in class. Remember, there's a bunch of different areas that you can find some of our courses. I would try to use the technology education section for registration number and course descriptions that would reinforce some of the things that you would see on this slide. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.